So I'm thinking, should I hop to something else that's quicker to do? That's what I'm thinking, really. So I'm thinking that the...
I was planning on doing some Terraform labs tomorrow, Tongue.
Ah, nice. So I want you to learn that too. So I'm thinking cryptography basics. This will be much quicker than doing something that I really want to study and learn. Where did it go? I didn't have it open anymore anyway, whatever. So this will probably be much quicker than a room that I really want to dig into and make sure I don't miss anything. Like Wireshark. We can do Nmap room. Let's do the Nmap one, because I'm thinking, let's see if we can get some more tickets quickly, right? And then we hop to cryptography. And this might also be quick, I don't know. These I've already done, so... web application basics, JavaScript essentials, these should be kind of quick too. And then we're going to, Hydra too, should be quick, and GoBuster. These should be quick. So I'm thinking I will skip the rooms that I think that I will be interested in learning a lot of things, that I will want to spend more time on. And I think I know, like, Nmap. I think I know all of it. Not all of it. I don't know it all in my head. I have notes on all of it, I think. So we have lots of notes on Nmap. Crazy much notes. So let's do this one, and then we'll see. Because it is also getting late. And I'm thinking I will probably not get any more tickets that I can use anyway, but still, you know? Yeah. Imagine the scenario where you are connected to a network and using various network resources such as email and web browser. Okay, we imagine that. Two questions arise. First, how can we discover? I'm just like, what's the theme here, right? Nmap. Yeah. So I might skip a bit. How can we discover other devices? Examples: SSH web servers. If we also uncover devices on 24 network. We could use ping, ARP scan stuff. So each tool has limitations. So ARP scan only works on the same network, of course. So they're just leading up to, we want to use something cool like Nmap, right? Discovering, running services. We can use Telnet to try all the parts. That would be kind of time consuming, but also learning a lot. Or Telnet. We can have a script that automates Telnet connection attempts. That's kind of Nmap, right? So I did get a look into Nmap the other day on a room, which had a... there was a service that just echoed stuff. It was vulnerable to buffer overflow.
FixerBot says,
Oh.
Welcome Raiders. 0 day 3301 brought 5 friends to the party.
Thank you
Go
for
drop
the
them
raid.
a follow.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. What were you doing? Cybersecurity stuff? I mean the name, maybe? So we're going through the new TryHackMe rooms. Trying to get some points here. Okay, we need some more tickets, though I guess it's probably too late anyway. But you never know, you never know. So what if I would get another DEFCON 1? Probably couldn't do it anyway, right? So what were you streaming? Tell me. 303301. Let's continue. I'm just skimming this. So, nmap.org link. Learning objectives, Nmap. So I'm taking the quickest room first, I don't know, for raiders. So the next room was actually on Wireshark, and I really want to look into that. And I'm thinking I probably know this, so we can kind of go a bit quickly, probably. We'll see. So I saw this. I was thinking there's a box here. Where is it? So we can start it. So let's start it at once before we do anything. Oh no. Oh look, this is a new thing. So we have a button here now. Learning path overview. Very cool, I haven't seen this. Is this also with the new look of things? So we can't see what you did though. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's just 9.5 hour stream. It's nothing. Oh yeah, so we're looking at the Nmap scan now. In Wireshark. So I should really do that. So the box, there was a buffer overflow box that I saw. I saw like when you sent, I could see a bit what Nmap actually sent, since the machine echoed stuff back. I can actually look at that just quickly in my notes. So I can have it up there still. So let's go up. I think it's like Game Zone or something. No. This is something old. Brainstorm? No. Too many ones. So, which was this? Yeah, it's actually this one. So look at this. We can see what it sends. Since this one echoes everything, we can see that it sent we can see a tiny bit of it at least. Right. So it echoes hello before every line. So this is what was sent to it. Here. Hello. Yeah, so this is actually the one I'm doing now. I haven't finished this one. So we have set up a Windows VM to do the Windows shaking out the files for the buffer overflow. Here you can see all these hello answers. So Nmap didn't know what that was. Not a big surprise. So where were I on this really? Yeah, right. Wireshark. So Wireshark, we're going to do that later. The notes. But Nmap, actually, I could pop up my Nmap notes now. So Nmap. It's definitely in network exploration. So Nmap. So Nmap, I have like a lot of Nmap notes. Like a lot of them. So this is just a help at the end. Yeah. Spoofing our Mac. Yeah, you can do so many things. So we'll see if we can find anything new here, but I'm kind of thinking there might not be so much to do. But if there's a box, there's always something fun to do, right? So I'm guessing we're supposed to scan it. And who is online? Let's start with the first question. Who is online? Nmap uses very sophisticated ways to discover live hosts. Before we start, range. Yeah, so you can give it different ways. So also just one IP. SN option is like don't expect this to be limited like ping. Let's see if this is an action. So SN, no port scan, only ping scan is what it says in my notes. before we get started, we should note that just throughout this room we're running either running Nmap as root or using sudo because we don't want to restrict Nmap's abilities. So yeah, I never sudo Nmap unless it asks me to. My normal scan doesn't need that. So let's see. It's just an SN scan of 24 net here. Scan report for host is up. Scan report for host is up. So it's doing it for, I guess it's only writing out the ones it finds. So we'll also show the MAC addresses. And right, we can do very verbose-like stuff here too, right? Long since I did that. So this is a good repetition. And most output shows that 5 hosts are up. And now we will see what the traffic looks like. It's worth noting that we have more control over how Nmap discovers live hosts. Yeah. So yeah, I have all these in my list. So the machine has been started already for 7 minutes while I've been rambling. So what is the last IP address that can be scanned with a scan target? So let's just copy this one. Now we don't have an annoying machine. We can just look. So 2 digits. That's what I see. We can see part of the reply already. So I'm assuming that they want us just to do a SN scan. So let's do it. So right, slow. So let's clear this and let's do Nmap. SN paste, and that was quick. 31 is the last one. Come on, I'm trying to scroll here. Okay, that was interesting. So So 00 host is up. So the zeros are funny. Alright, 268, 0, 31. So, who's listening? Earlier we used assign. Oh, that was so long ago. In this task. Scan for services. 8443.
RGR4 launch says.
BTW, it says SL is to just list the targets. Without spamming any packets.
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking, I'm like, where's my notes? Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit tired. Do I have that in here? Did I miss anything? So I have so many notes. I don't want to scroll it all again. Let's actually search. No, I don't think it's there. Oh, list scan. It's in the help. In the help, we have it. Simple list targets to scan. So this means that it won't scan it. It will just list what will be scanned if we actually do the scan. So it's quite useless if you... It's like if you don't... I've heard some people don't know what a network means, you know? And then you can get a list of it. So it's a tool for just showing you what IP addresses will actually be included. That's good, I guess, right? But it's not like I feel like it's a real scan. No, I'm not tired. I can do this all night. Yeah, so I guess I will have to stop soon. Do you think we can do this?
Study for Security Plus says.
Tick.
Translated from Dutch.
So we can probably do this one too. It's not long. So let's go for it. Scanning. ST. So comparing to my notes. ST, TCP, connect, scan, full three-way handshake. Yeah, I don't usually use it, so I'm checking. Right, yeah, it kind of says with connect scan, right? So in the Cincinnati Ac Sin. Let's see what it says. In the part marked with 1. Alright. You can see TCP3 where handshake was completed and later torn down with TCP or a stack packet. The packet marked with 2 shows a connection attempt on a closed port, so the 23. And the target doesn't respond with TCP or stack. It wants there. Yeah, so it's nice to look at the direction of them too. So here you see it's 148 to 211. Here's 211 answering at once. So, Synscan stuff. So not the full connect, but just the first packet, right? TCP send packet, no three-way handshake, SS. And for this we need sudo, I know. So it's not a normal thing to do, so we need special permissions. In the screenshot below, we can scan the same system with port 22 open. The packet marking 1 show the listening service replying with SYNAC. However, Nmap responds with TCP RST instead of three-way handshake. The packet mark 2 shows closed port. So instead of our 3 packets and tearing it down, so we have just tearing it down at once, you could say, right? So instead of hacking it, and this one would of course look the same because there's no reply, no SYNAC. UDP ports, this is more interesting because if I know more about the UDPs, all of most services use TCP, many use UDP. Finish TCP, NTP, SMTP, VoIP. UDP does not require establishing a connection. Tearing down, furthermore, is suitable for real-time communication protocols. SU scan, UDP, but it's very slow, right? Some flows on TCP, traffic first. The screenshot below shows several ICMP destination reachable responses. So it didn't say anything really. So let's see here. So 42, 42. 42 is the length of them, but here's the port, it's the same port. This must be the port, right? Now I'm like, what? Yeah, it's where it usually is. So again, I want more information than they give us. So this is just one of these thingies. We know what UDP is. We want to know. I think I have more than I need already. So let's just read my notes instead. So we expect no reply from an open port, but a closed port will reply with port unreachable packet. ICMP type 3 code 3. That's my note on SU scans. So port unreachable packets. Here we can see the port unreachable. Yeah. It's not very pretty when we can't see the full messages. So, limiting the target ports. Nmap scans can only 1000 port by default, however, might not be what you're looking for. So we can do F100. I've never done that. I usually do this. As you might have seen before there. So, is this all of the information we have here? So, let's see how many ports are open on our machine here. Right. So, let's go. So really, so if I just do my normal one with this one, why not, right? General one. I'm thinking in this room it will actually show all ports, right? How many ports, and then it just expects. Oh my! I didn't do a dot. Usually it's just. I've actually said on boxes they say like how many ports are open, and then they're just giving the answer is supposed to be the first 1000 or the default 1000. So that might take some time. Let's just hop back here. Find the listening web server. Oh, and this just replied. So we have 2 ports. Okay. Not 2 ports? So this is always interesting. I'm actually not caring right now. I just wanna. I'm curious what it will say that it's supposed to be. So we don't have a lot of them. So there's supposed to be 6 ports. This is what we got in our scan. So we're supposed to do a ST port scan, ST scan, are we? So how could this find more? I don't believe it. Let's, by the way, go to this HTTP one on 8008. So let's do it in the browser. So we again got 2, not 6. And this is not a new ROM, so. Or is it? I have to scroll down. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. One day ago. So it's one of the new ones. Right, so whatever this machine is, I don't care. We have an, oh gosh, yeah, right, of course. So let's do 10.10.201.193 and was it 8008, right? And we have to turn off burp because, yeah, it's already off. Good. So here's our nice espresso. Is this right? Secret page. So they just wanted us to see the port. So I'm more curious why they have 6 here, because there is only 2. Let's whatever that. Or do we tell them? So the new scan, you know, it wasn't as good. So we don't get as much information just doing ST as we do SC. So we get a lot more information. Open SSH, shall we head in the other room? It said that like almost all SSH now is open SSH. Or made from it. Extract more information. Oh. OS detection. So I'm sure OS is like, yeah. So I guess we're supposed to run it, right? Service and version. So we were doing this right now before. If you have both, it's the same as A, right? So that's the difference between A. So you can really do A too, really. Force in the scan. When we run a port scan, the search SS. There's a possibility the target host does not reply during the host discovery phase. Nmap will mark the host as down and won't launch. Okay. You can do PN, like we were doing. What name and of the web server? So we already have this. We don't need to run it again. So it is. They want the one with the space. Light or light HTTPD. There. So how fast is fast? So lots of zeros and ones. I'm starting to think, are these now AI or not? Or how long have they been? Nmap provides various options to control the scan speed and timing. Running your scan at its normal speed might trigger an IDS or other security solutions. It is reasonable to control how fast a scan should go, and Nmap gives you 6 timing templates. Yeah, and these are already in my notes, but I never use them. But if I were on, you know, trying not to be detected, we might not be this paranoid, but we could slow it down a bit, right? So in the following screenshot we can see the time when Nmap sent different packages. So I'm thinking they're overdoing it a bit now with this, right? So I trust that it's supposed to be what it says. Parallel, min parallelism, max parallelism, non-probes. So, let's just confirm we have this in the notes. Yeah. Max 512 is Mike somewhere. Similar helpful option. Min rate. Yeah. So I know that Gar's been using min rate when he's doing Nmap. And he usually does the right thing all the time. So maybe. So I've done it sometimes when I had problems with it. So yeah, it's a specifying scan speed. This is the nodes. We have the T's, we have the parallelism, min rate. We don't have the host timeout. Min amount to wait for a target host. Well, the last option we'll cover in this task is host timeout. Option specifies the maximum time you're willing to wait. Host or host with slow network connection. Yeah, why not? Let's put it in there. So I'm just going to like do this to get rid of the formatting. So let's make it ours. So first of all this, and there will of course need to be a amount of time, though we don't need the format of the time. But we can just say time here. And we also need to have this. It's not a tag, HTML tag. It will do tags this. That's why it's saying what you're doing. So and then we have time to wait for target. It already says host and timeout, so kinda self-explanatory though. But we do have explanations, so we can have it there too. What is a non-numeric equivalent of T for? Aggressive. we also need T then. So I saw there were 2 characters extra there at the start. Output. Controlling what you see. This task focuses on 2 main features: showing additional information while the scan takes place, choosing the format to save the scan report. Yeah, I never use scan report. Maybe we should. Verbosity and debugging. So I'm just copying and pasting what I see instead.
VR Mechatronics says.
Hi again.
Hi VR, welcome back. And I'm going to sit up instead of like slouching like that. So how was training? Did you have fun? Was it good training? V verbosity, yeah. So I've decided not to use verbosity because it's annoying, and I want to cut and paste it to my notes and have a nice output. So you can get lots of information, but it's really more messy than useful. V2, V4, V. And D, right. So I'm sure I have these already. F dash V. V, V, D, D, D. So it's in there. Not the numbers though. I think I got annoyed at just V. So saving scan. It's kind of fun that you can have debug level 9. How much data is there really you could have, right?
Trending to no pain, no gain. What is missing in the code? What are you building?
So this is not code. This is looking at the tool Nmap. My tummy is rumbling. I'm sorry. Let's see. Saving scan report. Yeah, so I have these in my notes too. Enable debugging. D. Yeah. So yeah, I thought this was a short one. So we need sudo for some stuff. I know. Yeah, so I have all the things. Alright, there's actually a question. What kind of scan will Nmap use to run? What kind of scan will Nmap use to run if you run Nmap with local user privileges? And it is answering in 2 words. So this will probably scan. I'm guessing syntax scan. No, it's not the right number of letters. So let's see what it says. If it says anything here. It would automatically use synscan, but we can't do that in that many letters. We need to have the right number of letters. So running Nmap without user privileges will work. However, you should expect many features to be the minimal portion of Nmap's parallel. For instance, Nmap would automatically use synscan if you're running with sudo privileges, and will default to ST as a local user. So connect scan, that's what it says, and that's what I meant with synac scan. So connect scan. So this is the problem with these questions. You need to have the right word, right? So if you don't have the right word, so we got the same for the third time.